Hello, and welcome to another update video on XRP. We want to keep it, just on the smaller time frame today. I covered the larger time frame in the last few video updates, and nothing has changed, on the larger time frame. What is interesting is now here what's happening on the smaller time frame. It seems like the market is approaching the next trend line. I mean, from a wave structure point of view, there is really no change, right? We are holding these last swing lows at the moment. It is a 3-wave move down so far, and we're now watching if the market can generate the next 5-wave move up. If that's the case, then we can add the next support area, because this would then be classed 5 waves, potentially in wave 1, and then a wave 2 pullback should hold a higher low. But this will be the real test, yeah? The 3-wave pullback will be the real test. The 5-wave move up just tells us, well, we might be in an upside reversal, okay? I mean, already the momentum is up. We clearly see that, of course, yeah, from that September low. So far, a healthy September for XRP, absolutely. I mean, but is this enough, right? No, it's because it could just be a corrective bounce. You know, it could just be this. It could just be another 3-wave move up, and we want to avoid that. Or at least, unless we get 5 waves, there's always a high chance, a high likelihood it's just a trap. You could still trade that trap, of course. You know, you can still go with the momentum at the moment, but I'm here to tell you about structure. So unless we get a 5-wave up move, the risk is high. This is just some kind of a corrective bounce. So I've shown you here over the last few days already a roadmap for how a 5-wave move would look like. XRP is filling this in at the moment nicely. What is important in any so we already have the wave 1 and the wave 2, right? But it was just too small. So someone asked me a few days ago, I even mentioned it in the video, you know, would I consider this a 1-2 setup? And I said, yeah, I could, but it's just too small, right? It's not meaningful. It's not meaningful. It's not giving me any, that move up is not, this could have also been a 1-2, or this, just too small. So this here has decent size. So I need to see not only that micro 1-2 pattern, but also the third wave. And in any third wave, the 138% extension level is the first ideal target. And we're pushing to $3.06. So that's the first ideal target. Yeah, so we might get there. We should get there. Maybe even a bit higher, but this would be the first ideal target for a third wave. I already added yesterday support for the 4th wave, which is holding. It doesn't need to be tested yet. It would in fact be good if that third wave pushed a little higher. But if we get a pullback, this would be the zone to watch. The area of interest, the pivot, $2.91 to $2.97. From there, then, one more high would give us 5 waves. The resistance levels that are coming in are at $3.06. But then also, that's the trend line. Simply 2 trend lines meet the price there and the Fibonacci extension. And then we've got 2 signal lines, you could say, these previous swing highs, just indicating local structural resistance. So bottom line is, a bit higher would be ideal. We're now approaching resistance. Remember, in previous videos we talked about it. Once we break above this trend line, we could move to the next. We're doing that right now. And that's because there wasn't really much resistance there. But we're now approaching resistance. Several resistance levels. Swing highs, yeah, trend lines, and Fibonacci resistance. So I keep you updated about that. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to join us on X for additional updates, chart updates, news, much more stuff can be found here as well. Feel free to follow us. The link is in the description and in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.